Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, here is your tarot reading for the week ahead. As ever, please take what's helpful, leave what isn't, take what resonates, and always get the messages to fit into your life rather than getting your life to fit into the message. We start with a glorious card with the Nine of Pentacles. And then we have the Eight of Swords directly after. Bit of a funny pairing this, because the Nine of Pentacles is always about luxuriating in the finer things of life. It's abundance. It's wanting for nothing more. But then the Eight of Swords comes along and suddenly we find ourselves at an impasse or a point of frustration. It's not actually necessarily a quote-unquote bad thing whatsoever, particularly as we have the appearance of the Four of Pentacles as well. I feel that this is an indication around just being still, just being present, enjoying where you are and luxuriating and finding abundance in all that you have in the here and now. Don't fall into this trapping of wanting more, of okay, but what's next? Because often that all that happens is it creates a sense desire of craving, of never feeling satiated or quite full. The Four of Pentacles, sometimes an energy that's a little bit tense. You can see that he's almost refusing to move or refusing to make any adjustments. It is a little bit of a reminder of something that I've been saying a lot to the zodiac readings of late is please don't make money your only driving force, particularly if we're finding that we're making our decisions based purely on financial considerations. Am I going to be able to afford it? Oh, I don't want to make any adjustments because that may bring me into financial jeopardy, all of those things. But adversely and paradoxically, this is also about, well, we don't need to necessarily move forward this week. Maybe a little bit of stillness, maybe a point of reflection isn't a bad thing. And we also have the Page of Pentacles, and you can see that he is in that point of reflection of wondering what should he do next. And my big advice for you this week is to really think about the most beneficial course of action. It's to think before you act, to walk before you run. This is what's very, very much given. So it may feel in some ways that not much is going on, that there aren't those big fireworks. Sagittarius energy tends to quite like those big expressions. You can think of that bow and arrow, that centaur archer firing these rockets into the sky. They like this boundless energy. And because we have this Leo full moon in around this time, this expansive, creative doing energy is going to be quite palpable. And you may just find, well, I want that to be expressed. I want a channel for that, but I don't know what that is, given this Eight of Swords, that Lord of Shortened Force. One place to place that is very much within your relationships, or put in a better way, in love. And this could be the love that is represented in your platonic, your familial or romantic relationships. But we have the Lord of Love here with the Two of Cups. And it's just a really, really lovely energy to see. But also, they are kind of, in some ways, standing still. There's not a lot of movement within any of these cards. So if you can find grounding, if you can find a centering, that will be extremely useful, particularly if there is this urge or want or need to kind of rush around and do lots of different things and frustrating things. Perhaps that's coming from a place of avoidance. Look at where and why that feeling is coming up for you, why there is this itch of, I want to do something. Is it because that sense of being still, that sense of more quietude is uncomfortable for you? And if so, why is that? Are there things that you don't want to look at? Are there things you don't want to go inside and examine? Because you can see with the Eight of Swords, she's got a blindfold. And this, as glorious as the Nine of Pentacles energy is, it is too much of an an attraction. Sorry if Fairfax is distracting you there. It's too much of a distraction, or it's too much of a interplay, a relationship with the material world. It's being slightly the sparkles almost getting in your eyes and dazzling you from what is an actual truth. So this week, across the board, there's been kind of uncomfortable sensations, uncomfortable feelings coming up. And for you, Sagittarius, I feel that that's coming up more because of this, I don't want to use the word force, but almost being invited, requested, asked to look more internally, to look more at the emotional realms, those things that need to be reconciled within, rather than that which needs to be adjusted outwardly. So that is my reading for you, Sagittarius. If you want to know more, if you're looking for more insights, then be sure to check out your rising sign and your moon sign as well. If you're not sure how to do that, then just read the pinned comment below with instructions of how to do that for free. As ever, please ensure that you're subscribed, you hit your notifications, you like and comment on this video. Let me know what you'd like more of, what is working, what you would adjust, because that is super helpful. It takes a lot of time, energy and effort to put these videos together. I love doing them. I love working with the tarot, so it's no great feat, but it really helps encourage me to keep creating content such as this. But until next time, have a wonderful week, and I shall see you then. Bye for now.